Shall we do a recap, or are we all good?
It's all good. I went to the forest.
Bear.
You did it twice.
Yes.
We went to the forest.
Bear.
Okay. So the last thing that happened, I believe we finished the...
Bear.
Just bear.
The last
How
thing
did
that
finish
happened
the
was
bear?
bear.
Yeah.
Now I have, and now it's charging at him.
I think it's
The
all good.
bear is charging
chat.
me. I tried to communicate with it. It hasn't gone to me yet.
The bear is currently standing still.
We're
when you
currently
did-
killing one of Velzen's ex-girlfriends. That's my
When-
working theory.
When we
Or his
spoke
dead
with
wife, or
Elvish, it did
something.
respond. It didn't in common, but when we spoke Elvish to it, it did respond.
Yeah.
And I think we attacked it afterwards.
100%. It is 100% got something to do with Velzen. It could not be more clear that this is like, this is some Velzen baggage that we are taking care of for him. Like, I'm sorry, I'll write up a group invoice for you, Velzen.
You only get 25.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So, I believe it is Bertha's turn. Okay. Actually, no. We should recap really quickly what happened. You came to the bear. It's... Until you got about 10 feet, 15 feet up to it did not move at all other than its neck pretty much turning as far as it could past its shoulder, just looking blankly into Velzen. The combat has been very on and off as the how do I put it? The malice of the bear fluctuates very frequently. And I believe the last thing that happened was Cradius.
I dropped my Champions Challenge.
Yes, Champions Challenge. You just dropped that. It's ran away from you and Bertha. Neither of you tried to attack it. Maybe Bertha did actually, but rolled like a 1. Missan, you
Threw me a healing potion, which I completely whipped.
True,
lowballed it. Yeah.
It is
I
currently
underarmed
on your
it.
feet. I believe you haven't picked it up yet, right?
No, I picked it up for my bonus action, and for my action I use lay on hands.
Right. Okay.
Channeling your Killua avatar from Roll20, I hand stabbed the bear.
Yes, you did. You hand stabbed the bear.
Us!
There needs to be a better word for that. Like,
You pierced.
I don't know. Hand stabbed is very
Hand
accurate.
stabbed. It is.
That's how a German would talk. Ja, I said I did the hand stab.
Mine hand stab.
No,
No,
low roll.
mine hand. No,
Low
mine
roll,
hand
so I-
stab.
It was a cool
My
idea.
hand stuff.
It was a cool idea. Sadly, I'd misread identify. But
Yes, but we did try it, and you made an
I just
Arcana
low
check.
rolled. I low rolled,
Yeah.
so I can check.
I think you got information you'd mostly already learned
Yeah.
or figured out.
Yeah. I need a better spell for that.
What did you roll actually?
It was low. I think it was like
7, right?
it was. I think it was sub 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the best I got
Yeah,
was just
okay.
like flashes.
I won't add anything to
I'm
that.
going to. I'm definitely picking up detect thoughts at some point, which would have been a better spell. But it's my. That's part of my level 4 level up is getting detect thoughts.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if I'd been
That
able
would
to
be
read
ideal.
it, yeah.
No. You still got use out of it.
Yeah. That's alright.
Velzen, you sent a message to it, and have yet to get a response.
Been left on red.
I
Pardon?
think we all still
He's been-
shot it. I think after
He's
that.
been left on red
Seen.
by his ex-wife Bear.
Yeah, I have it.
Revenant is typing. So yeah, okay. I believe those are the kind of the last two things.
Bertha,
that
stab
happen.
it!
Yeah.
And
Bertha, it is
another
now your
thing
turn.
as well,
Stab
Shield
it.
of Faith has been cast on.
Yes, we've got the marker. The bear is currently standing still.
Can it not move any further away from him? Away from Credius?
No, Kratos dropped it.
He
Yeah, I
dropped
dropped
it.
it, so it can go where it
Mhm.
wants.
It is slowed still. I believe that's a minute.
It is. Yes. Which is a
So
long ass time.
it's probably fairly easy to make a zombie bear stumble, but it is kind of tripping over shit, especially because it's stood up, right?
Yeah. It's already having trouble with its footing, but especially now.
It's hard terrain for him. Good to know. Half movement. Oh.
Hmm. Would I get any bonuses because he's slowed?
No.
No.
Actually, you
Can I-
do.
Hey,
It's moving
Jared,
slower.
Jared, can I get some bonuses because it's Monday and I'm feeling sleepy?
I could use that as well.
Let me check.
What
Definitely.
about if I stab it in the back? Do I get like advantage or anything?
You would have to try.
Question is, do I run up? Yeah, I fucking do.
It's hard to read.
Fuck. Fucking stabby in the back. That's what
Yeah.
I do. I stab. Oh, that's the wrong page.
Okay.
I'm just imagining Bertha viciously shanking zombie below.
After it just fucking loomed over her.
Told everyone to stop,
10.
right?
10
Or is
misses.
Bertha just like, you know, probably is.
Nice roll, Dum Dum.
You tried to fist it. Well done.
I tried to high
Well,
five
that
it with
was
the
weird.
with the sharp end.
You do stab through its kind of like the side of its stomach,
Mm-hmm.
but as far as you can tell, it doesn't react.
Okay.
Now, would you like to do anything else?
Well, I
Do you have any
can't do
bonus
anything
action?
else. I don't have anything I can do on a bonus action.
I think you do. You have what's it called? No.
Have two
No,
weapons?
sneak attack, thieves can't, cunning action,
Cunning
You
and
can disengage.
could.
bonus
But
action.
then I don't get a.
Yeah, try speaking to the bear and thieves can't.
Straight.
Not have like an offhand weapon.
Nope. I don't have 2 attacks anyway.
I mean, you would be able to attack with your offhand, regardless.
I believe you need something to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Do you know?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, everybody can do that.
To
I think you normally
bonus
do.
action attack, I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty certain.
No,
You
but
absolutely do. It's a dual wielding feat.
No.
Or the
No, there's
Don't.
no weapon fight.
don't need a feat or anything. You can attack with an offhand, but you don't get like damage bonus. Damage roll.
That's a bonus action.
Can you? I don't know anything about that.
David, where do you find that? Yes, that's two
Yeah.
weapon fighting. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
but
have
that's the
dual
thing.
wield.
That's on every D&D Beyond character sheet I've ever made.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wait, two weapon
Um,
fighting. It's a fighting style. It's not a feat though, isn't it? It's like the thing that lets you re-roll
like a-
ones with a greatsword.
As I say, every character sheet I've ever made on D&D
I
Beyond's
think
got it,
that's
even the
different.
casters.
Hold on. Okay, this is gonna be contentious. So let me just have a look.
Well, do you have an offhand, David?
Yeah, that just explains how it works. That's not a feat.
I mean,
Like, what's your offhand weapon?
crossbow bolt.
No.
Might be an improvised weapon, I think. That's best.
Yeah.
He kicks a rock at it.
I look at it with an intense stare.
I mean, you could, if that was true, you could just punch it.
Oh, then I'll do that.
Okay. So
Okay,
there's
no,
a fighter thing called two-weapon fighting, but it says you can add the ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Yeah, exactly.
By the by, I think it is for certain classes because I'm looking at a sorcerer that I made a couple of days ago from one of my friends. He has.
Yeah, I would definitely have
Oh,
something.
wait, no,
then.
he does.
Okay.
It's a bonus action. Sorry, yeah, the sorcerer does have it. Yeah. I think only fighters get to add the modifiers to it though. So basically, if you hit with no bonus modifiers, and you just do the dice damage, and that's.
Okay.
No, well, there is no dice for this. It's just one.
There is, because it's still got to roll to
No,
attack.
no. For an improvised weapon, you roll to hit, but there's only 1 point of damage.
Yeah,
can't
because
find my
you can't use
dice.
the same weapon. It has to be like
Where
your
are
other
my
hand.
dice? This is not good. There they are. Okay,
So if you-
so it's just a flat d20, isn't it, to hit?
Plus your dex.
Plus my dex.
I'll say you're proficient with your fist as well. Why not?
I mean, I would say. both
Remember,
as
that's an underage girl you're talking about.
well.
Oh, let me check your character sheet.
Well, I rolled a 19,
Okay,
natural 19,
that's a lot.
so that's 22.
24.
22. I have
Um,
3 decks.
Yeah, but plus I'm letting you be proficient. Okay, you do 1 point of damage.
Well, no, well, hold on. I want to do 4. I mean, unarmed attack is a 1d4.
No, it's not.
Divided
Yes,
minus
it is.
2.
Oh, it's one.
I think it,
Why is it
It's
minus
one.
2?
It's just one.
I think it's still like.
No, it's
roll-
a d4, isn't it?
No, that's for monks.
Yep, that's a monk thing only.
True.
Normally you're supposed to add your ability modifier, but I guess not in this case. Because
did
it's
one
offhand. So you
Right,
did 1
so-
damage.
I plucked a hair
Yeah,
from
that
its
would be
back.
strength.
How do you want to do this? I pluck a hair from its back.
And it melts into the ground. It's the single hair that holds its
Um,
entire body together.
Okay, you tug a small clump of hair, and it doesn't flinch. Courteous.
Oh,
You have
my
seen
turn?
this interesting display of fighting prowess.
So I'm going to move 20 feet there, 10 feet there, and I'm going to take an action to dash.
Okay.
And I'm just going to get up right next to Velzen.
Oh, I think I know. Exciting.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Alvin.
Oh, my turn.
Indeed.
Well.
Wait, no, Wait,
Oh, yeah. You can go if you still need something.
No, I can't.
wait,
I
sorry.
can't.
Okay.
Well, I pull back my bowstring. With my bonus action, I'll pull back the shadow arrow and launch it at him. Let me see. What did I have to roll for that? Just see if it hits.
If you were thinking I was going to shout divinity again, I can't.
That's a 19. That's a
Alright.
crit on him. That's a 19.
Okay.
It's a different dice. It's not the. I used the
This
blue dice.
this is your shadow arrow, isn't it?
Yeah, shadow arrow, and I get
Okay.
it on 19
Roll-
because I have my
roll your
curse.
damage.
Kill him with this. I'm gonna hate you.
So it's
Well, no, I get half because I get because it's only what was it again?
so it's
uh,
2d8 plus
2d8.
your proficiency because of the Hexblade's curse.
Oh yeah.
Hexblade.
That's plus.
So the 2d8 times 2 plus your
Yeah.
proficiency.
Let's see, D8. This is D8. Yes. Right. No, that's a 9. So that's not a 5. Sorry, guys. There we go. D8. That is a 4 and a 4, and then roll again 2 times, right? So,
Sure. Or you can double those. But yeah.
yeah, sure. So it's 8 plus 8, 16. Plus 2 is 18, and then halved because it's psychic damage. or something.
18, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and that's my turn. Do I want to walk? He was running towards him, right? Not towards him.
Oh
Oh.
no, it's still standing still at this moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's not
okay.
You
attacking
walked
anymore,
forward,
so you
and
just.
it's kind of standing.
Oh, I shot
stumbling
my
about.
arrow, and then I'll just stay here. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Oh,
You good?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, it is now the bear's turn.
The bare necessities, Mother Nature's recipe. The about your worries and your strife.
I mean,
Velzen, ever since you messaged it, it has been. It's always trained on you. Most of the time. But. It's hard to describe how it feels. But it seems very interested. And it stumbles forward. Bertha, do you want to attack?
Kill it.
I think she didn't hear you.
Bertha? Dave?
Sorry, my mic was muted.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it's attack of opportunity, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna give it a good old stabby stab.
Make your attack.
19. And this doesn't have.
No sneak attack.
No sneak attack. So that's 6 damage.
Okay. Okay. Once again, not seeming to pay attention. Stumbles forward another 5. And you finally hear. Ever since it stopped moving, it charged and it stopped. And it's had that more pained, kind of yearning look again. And you can finally hear it. In an almost pained, almost begging voice. Old Elven. You hear it's like it's very difficult to come across, even though they're not actually speaking. It's purely telepathic. It's like it's struggling to send these words to you, and it tries to say, "Take me to her." In a somewhat calm feeling, but you can really still feel the pain and the desperation.
You do.
I believe it cannot reply. Or did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
And in Elvish, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll. It's turned on.
It continues to stumble forward as best it can. Yes, that is its turn.
Okay, then I send a.
You send what you just said as a message.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, is that your turn?
On.
You again hear it feels like it's trying, but there's nothing immediate.
Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone to. I'm gonna yell out and tell everyone that I've gotten in contact with.
Pardon? The last part.
That I've gotten in contact with it. I don't know.
Okay. Everybody easily hears that. Is that your turn?
I don't know. SRT action.
Yes.
Next. Back off. Hey. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Miss Han. What you thinking?
I want to assess it. I want to assess the damage we've done so far. I haven't really attacked it in ages because my attacks, unless I spend spell slots, which I'm kind of waiting for the necessity to do, my cantrips are both. I have a poison and a necrotic cantrip. Poison is immune, necrotic it's resistant. So, like, I've just been holding back and
Yeah.
yeah. Can I? How's its form looking? Like
Okay.
it might be undead, but it's still animating meat and bone.
Yes.
How much structural integrity is left before this best slumps into a pile of meat?
My meat is too animated.
What, in this situation?
Oh yeah.
So when you first got here, it did already have a few cuts, stabs,
Yeah.
from the last people who are still, by the way, lying over here. Since you've been fighting it, it is starting to, parts of its flesh are starting to have so many cuts that they are, like, they don't have much integrity. There are cuts
Like,
all over. It
the
does
last-
look
The
like
last
it's
couple of steps probably would have like. Yeah. Is it on death's door? Does it look like that?
no, but it looks very hurt.
It looks beyond
It's-
death, so it's dead.
It's looking I'll say.
Looks like it's about to come back.
Waiting for the final death.
I'm going to. Hmm. Okay.
You can hold an action if you'd like.
No. A level 2 Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
No, I have no advantage here, right?
No, you don't.
Oh, I hate missing. I hate missing my
Yeah.
big spells. Let's go. Oh, it was about to settle on 3 and it flipped over to 19. Oh my
Nice.
god. It was really thinking about being a 3. Yeah, so it's 26 to hit.
26? Yeah, it
yeah.
definitely hits.
And if I get a bounce, I'm bouncing into one of you guys. Kidding.
I mean, you gotta make the most of the opportunity.
Okay, Chaos Bolt. So it's a level 2. That's 2d8 plus 2d6.
Plus 1d6.
Sorry, yes. That's what I meant.
It is a level 2 spell, yeah?
Oh, no, it is 2d8 plus 2d6.
Okay, yeah. So you're
Because I'm
casting it
casting
at level 2
level 2. Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of 1. Gotcha. I forgot.
What am I, d8s?
Really? 1d6? Is that all you get?
1d6 is not terrible scaling. Especially because it can bounce.
It can bounce, yeah. But
It very rarely bounces. I did practice rolls. Okay. So my first d8 is a 3, which means, come on, be good damage.
it's a force?
Force, perfect. No, fire. 3 is
Oh,
fire.
fire? Ooh.
Perfect. That was what I was hoping for. Okay, and the rest of the rolls. 4, 4, 3, 3. So that's 14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage.
To the torso.
Okay. You can see, you have seen a few times that its flesh, while it does get cut, it's much better at holding on to the body than the bear would normally. But this, you can see over its torso cauterizes so many wounds over its stomach and its back, and you suspect they probably won't be able to knit themselves back together at all.
Wrong
Perfect,
with
I've
you?
neutralized.
Told you to
neutralized his
stop.
healing. What's the purpose? Look at this thing. It's miserable. Even best case scenario, so if there's a person in there, do you really want them to remain that way any longer than they need to be?
Of course not. I want
Then
answers.
let's finish this.
About now, Velson, you finally, through the stammering, you hear in the same, again, pained and begging voice, I want to see the matron. And I need her. And Bertha. I assume Masan is done.
Oh shit, it's back to me.
Back to you.
I just kind of look at both of them.
I can't help it. But
I kind of look over to Masan and back to Velzen and back to Masan and back to Velzen.
Mm-hmm. That's your action.
What? Fuck off! And I stab it in the back!
Okay. Now that is your action.
Motherfucker must die. 12.
12 does not hit.
Don't stab it.
I'm sorry to
like
say.
one off.
I'm doing my unarmed attack!
Would you like to do anything else?
This is 7.
A 7? Okay.
Oh.
7 does not hit.
I can't do anything else. Don't
Okay. Gradius.
Excellent timing on my part. I turn to Velzen and I say, how are your wounds? You were hurt? Are you injured?
I heard it. I think I haven't.
I don't believe so, no.
I think
In that case, then, I am going to pull my trident back out, and I'm going to hold an attack. I'm going to wait until this bear does anything to harm Velzen, because if it does, I'm going to go back in on it.
Okay.
And I'm also going to ask Velzen, would you like it if I stood in front of you, or do you want me to stay here? Monk?
I just kind of reach out my hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just hold the attack in case it attacks Velzen.
Okay, sure. At this point, you can see the sad expression on its face that it keeps flickering between this and anger. This sad begins to fade, and that rage lights up. And it takes a couple feet forward, and then goes on all fours. And yes, Alvin,
Oh,
it
okay.
is now your turn.
I'm seeing all this happen.
You took a step forward, yeah?
You are.
You took a
it's
step
taken
forward.
1 step forward, not 5 feet.
Okay.
So I heard someone shout, "Don't shoot," and I saw someone stab it, missing all time.
Missing 3 or 4.
And then I saw it like going aggressive, kind of, or did I see that?
Oh, you did. You see it now begin to go aggressive, more primal.
I'll
Bloodlust.
as a bonus action, I'll pull back the string and get my arrow back.
Okay.
And then take a few steps back and then hold my action if he attacks. If he attacks someone, then I will release the arrow.
Okay. Okay, now. Let's have a look. Okay. So it falls down on all fours, not taking this awkward stumbling around any longer. And it charges. Bertha, feel free.
Do I get to do my attack now?
You get to miss an attack again, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll see.
Does it hit? 14?
It does hit.
Hey!
8 damage.
She did
That's a
it.
fucking big
8
roll as
damage.
well. That sneak attack, though.
If only you had it.
2 damage. 2 damage off fucking maximum on that.
Mm.
You get 2d6 of sneak attack damage at level
That was
3?
literally. Yeah, I get 2d6. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
That was
man.
literally 2 damage of the maximum damage I can do in one roll.
And it charges as fast as it can.
Yeah, I'm hitting it.
Still stumbling. Well,
I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go
I
take.
believe you said you would hit it when it attacks someone.
No,
I did, yeah.
Tried to harm.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I
it's
said if it,
pretty
if it
obvious
tries,
at
if it
this
tries
point.
to
If
harm
it
him,
tries to harm. Okay, feel free. I'll let you do that first then.
is it
I'm
trying to
back.
harm him?
Yeah.
It is. I think technically I should roll first, but I'll let you do it.
Natural 20!
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's
I'll
go.
roll- you want me to roll as well, or just really?
I will say since you're far away, you will get to do your attack after it attacks.
Yeah. all good.
That is my first attack, natural 20, rolling these dice. I'm
Yeah.
very excited. And it's a 4 as well, so that's 8 plus 4, 12 points of piercing damage.
Also have
12
Divine
points of
Smite,
piercing damage.
which doubles on a crit as well.
Now, I rolled a 4 on my. Oh wait, yeah, I rolled a 4 on my d6, and I've got a +4 to attack. I've got a +4 to damage as well.
Oh, I was
so
just
yeah.
saying, you got the Divine Smite. Like, I usually save, or often save, some of my smites for
Oh, shit, I
crits,
forgot
because
I had
those
Divine
double too.
Smite. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna pump a Divine Smite switch on.
Oh boy.
It's 2d8 damage. I do have 2 spell slots left, so fuck it, I might as well. I've used everything else. That's a 1 and a 2. God damn
Okay.
it.
Okay. So another
shit.
6 points of
4,
damage.
6, yep.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty
Just
fucking
on
funny.
my end, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't blame you for laughing. That's pretty funny.
Okay, Velzen. It charges on you all fours. And it goes for a swipe. Oh, that's a natural 19. For a total of just a
I don't think my Shield of Fate's gonna protect you here.
that's 26.
Like, even if it didn't have any pluses on that, it have hit.
Did you say it's a +7 on top of that natural 19?
It is.
Oh, damn. Bear's been listening. Sounds like a lot of dice. I fear for your safety, Monk.
That's 22 points of slashing damage.
Damn!
I'm down.
Ah,
Oh boy.
suppose my Shield of Faith goes down as well?
Yeah.
No, because
No, we're still on his corpse.
Oh.
Okay.
don't
I
call
mean,
it my
unconscious
corpse.
body.
Very quick retraction there, like it.
I can't
Oh,
wait
shit.
to watch Nelson get the Revenanted.
But do I get
It's a
to-
bear as well, isn't it?
I'm guessing I shoot right now when I see him hit.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so I will shoot. And I roll a. That's a 6. I get so. And let me see. 6 plus. I think it's. Let's see it again. I think it's 6 plus 7, so that is 13.
13 just hits.
Okay. Let's see. That's 2d8. That's a 1. And that's an 8. So that's 9 plus 2 is 11. Yeah.
11, okay.
Yeah, and then you subtract. So I guess it's a 5 or a 4.
So as it charges forward, and you two take your attack set, and it swipes. It is going with all it has. But these two swipes as well against it, are almost completely destroyed. It is on death's door. But when it attacks, immediately as it slices across Felsen's chest, you hear a loud, from beneath you, from behind you, you hear a loud squawk of a bird. And the bear immediately stops as it goes for a second. And its neck turns to stare. And you can all see a raven.
Oh shit!
And
That's
that
what it
raven-
meant by. That's what it meant by take me to her. It means kill me so I can go see the Raven Queen.
The rage is still there,
I'm joking, of course.
but it looks surprised, conflicted, like it's in mental pain, not in control of itself.
Hey, can I do a nature roll to think if ravens are native to jungles?
Sure.
That is a natural 2.
Hey!
You
You have
do
no
know
idea.
this is not a jungle.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
reminds me, I finally got to hit my players with one of them as well because one of them rolled like a natural 1 on an investigation. I went, yep, it's a candle. Like, and he just looked at me dead ass and just went, was that it? And I went, you rolled a natural 1, what more do you want? You didn't say you don't even know what candles are anymore, you dumb bastard. Sorry, carry on.
Your total is 7, yeah?
Back, by the way.
2 plus 5.
it'll be something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe more proficiency in the check.
Ravens don't seem out of place. I feel like you've probably
It's a 9.
seen a few in the area.
Okay.
Velzen, it is now your turn. Please
Oh wait,
make your
wait.
first-
I'm not necessarily unconscious.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Plus damage taken. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna happen.
Okay, roll a
Wait,
27
what happens?
Constitution check, saving throw.
You can't crit saving throws.
I could actually. I could.
You have a +7.
A +4. But it's DC 5 plus the damage taken.
Yeah, so it'll be 27. That was a good roll, 16's not bad.
Yeah.
It did absolutely
I don't know.
nothing.
Okay. Please make your first death save.
Yo, what happened?
Belgian got mollywopped.
I went for a poo.
I'd
Ooh.
see
And this happened.
I should decide
No,
to
this
be
is your
a.
fault. You did this. You can never poo again.
Only bad things
Worst
happen when you
moment
poo.
of my life.
So is it a Constitution save or is this straight D20?
Straight
It's-
D20. 10 or higher is a save. 9 or lower is a
Oh yeah,
fail.
yeah, it's the button.
Roll a
there.
natural 1, you die. If you roll a natural 20, you come back with 1 HP.
No, natural one
No,
is
one
2
is
fails.
2 fails.
Oh, natural 1's 2 fails. Sorry, my apologies.
Okay, so that's 1 fail. Okay, Miss San.
Actually, I took 22 damage, right?
Correct.
I was 1 off on my save.
But it was 5 plus 22, wasn't it?
Wait,
Okay.
you have less
you
than
guys-
22 health? What the
Oh, I misunderstood. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to see how a witch doctor heals?
I'm gonna toss
Cuts
the
off
potion in my
3
mouth.
toes, bulges out his eyes and
Bertha,
starts on. Oh god. here
heads
we go.
up. Bum. Picks up the health potion,
think
lobs
we
it.
just-
No,
I
someone
Here we go. Yeah.
the
No,
next
I-
potion.
Why is
mean-
someone stopping me?
it's
I
it's
Potion
picked
is
up
already
that.
picked up.
I
Oh,
thought
did,
Gradius-
wait. Did Gradius
I got
pick
it.
up the potion?
I
you
did,
spent an action to pick that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, no, it was a bonus action to pick it up, and then I used an
Yeah.
action to cure wounds myself.
Okay.
So
in
he
that
still
case,
has it.
a
I'm
crit
gonna
is
move.
probably gonna heal me.
I'll think about it.
I mean, you have the potion, so you can use that as a bonus action.
I'm no, it's an action to give a healing potion to
Fuck
somebody.
it.
Right.
You don't know
yeah.
if this thing is legendary actions.
Let's drop the bear. I'm Chaos Bolting again, first level.
So
Oh,
you can
shit,
drop the
okay.
bear.
Okay, D8.
Oh, it's 11 plus.
What was the first number?
Huh?
What was
Oh,
the
I'm
first
rolling
number?
to hit. I'm rolling to hit. So it's an
Oh,
18.
right, sorry.
18 to hit.
18 hits?
So my first D8. That's a not a D8. Is an 8. So
So,
8?
it's nice damage. But what type of damage is it? Let me check.
It's probably the worst one
Thunder.
because it's 8. Oh,
Thunder.
shit.
So I'm about to split this thing in half.
Thunder!
Watch me get a bounce off double eights. No, it's a free. So and then the 2d6. Oh, 1d6. It's level 1.
11 plus?
To hit. It hits. It's 18 to hit.
No. Because it was 8 plus 3 plus
Oh.
what,
Yeah. It's 13 points of thunder damage.
13 points of thunder damage.
Yeah.
How would you like to do this?
I literally want to like. I'm going. It's like Mortal Kombat fatality. This thing's a walking lump of rotting meat. I want to
Yes.
center.
It's
I want to
falling
center
apart.
the thunder charge. It's like a depth charge on its chest. I want to blow its like stomach cavity open, and spray it all over Velzen and Cradius.
Thank you.
Actually, to be
Okay.
fair, what's the splash zone on something like that? I think I might actually get everyone.
We'll see.
Maybe
actually-
maybe
There's
it's more like
trees.
this is the splash zone.
There's trees, lots of trees, lots of them.
Roll.
Elden is also kind.
Okay.
It kind of ruined the autopsy, but that was fun. It's like
Yeah.
poppy it.
Okay. So as your bolt hits, it's almost like a bullet, but like a foot wide. Going in its normal size and then coming out the back much larger.
Exit wound, and of course it's a
Yes.
massive. It's like a rumbling thunder wave of a
It is.
damage. Yeah.
There was a
So I like
painful crack, and Alvin, you were the right side of you is coated. Pretty much the only part of his stomach which is intact is what you had previously cauterized.
cool.
And still on all fours. It never looks at you as you attack it. It right behind you. Actually, in fact, right behind you is the tree with that little raven in a branch 15 feet up.
Can I?
Make
Do
an
I
icon.
see it? If it's behind me, am I aware of it?
I would say you were aware of it, yeah.
Okay. If combat's over, I want to try and make it a.
No. Follow combat because I am shooting that fucking bird.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't trust
fair
it.
enough.
Yeah, like I don't. Like,
Wait,
I
what's
don't-
the bird done other than being in?
No, he looked at it, and he made a squawk. So I'm like, he might be commanding it. He might be commanding.
Unnaturally loud.
I think we are still operating on the necromancer theory right
Yes.
now, because
Okay.
none of us know the word revenant. I don't think.
No, I have no
So-
idea what's going on. So I see him looking at the bird. I see a bird. I am gonna shoot at the bird.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's make
Stand first.
Bertha,
Yeah, of course.
is there anything you would like to do? This bear has flopped forward onto the ground, pointing in this direction. Eyes wide open as ever. Blank.
Dave?
Yeah.
Stop muting.
What? Sorry.
Your turn.
Shut turn. The bear's dead though.
But the
Do you want
bear's
to do
dead.
anything?
I'm going to sit down and be upset because I didn't get to kill it.
It's already dead.
I look at Masan just upset.
Hey,
Sit down.
get at me when you can do 13 points of thunder damage. Like, blah.
I can stab somebody for 20 damage.
Yeah, not magical damage that it didn't even
Fuck
fucking
you.
notice.
I need a magical dagger that can do like I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
if
be nice to the spellcasters then, dick.
You're not a
I'll get you-
spellcaster. You're a snake.
I'll get you a little magical dagger if you show me some respect, little girl.
Courteous.
Oh well, this man's bleeding out, so I'm gonna attend to that. I'm just gonna pour in that.
Use the health.
potion.
Yeah, use a health potion. It's what it's for. It's to be used. It's not to be saved.
That was the simple health potion, yeah.
Yeah.
2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep, that's 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing for Velzen. And you shoot up. Your adrenaline suddenly kicked back in.
How you doing there, buddy?
Gaping wounds on your chest. 3 fierce lines.
Been better.
And you see the bear beside you. Half of its stomach exploded. Lying face down, but its face still up. Staring at the raven in the tree.
For a bonus action, I'm gonna start clearing some dead bear off of me and Bells. And it's like, let me get that for you, there, buddy. I'm just gonna start.
You
peeling
definitely
up.
got a little bit of splash. It wasn't
did
the
get a little
full-
bit.
Yeah. You might have
Kinda-
got some entry wound splash.
Yeah, it kind of mixed in with your own.
Ah,
So saying it's still alive, but
No,
it's still
as
staring
far
in its
well as far as you can tell, it seems to be dead. Extra dead.
so I just turned that thing into toast. I've never tried bear before.
The meat is
Um,
clearly rotten, Gradius.
Oh,
It's
Well then.
it's soft. Maybe past its best. Hasn't been kept in a food safe environment.
for fuck's sake.
Alvin.
I saw it look at the bird. I heard the bird. Right.
Mm-hmm. The bird is still just staring.
I really hope I botch this roll. I don't want to kill it, but I think my character would.
Definitely. Like I say, we're still
Yeah.
working on the necromancer
Yeah.
theory. So I think
So
you're well.
here I go. I use my bonus action to pull back to get the shadow arrow back.
Okay.
I get advantage on shadow arrows. I totally forgot.
Oh right.
Let me roll.
I forgot about that. That's the best thing
That's
about it.
13 plus 7, so that's 20. And the next
20.
roll, an advantage. That's 11, so that's less. So 20. I roll a 20. Do I
20
hit the
hits.
raven?
You do.
I hit the raven, so 2d8.
Roll damage.
So that is a 3, and the next is a 4. So that's 7 plus 2 is.
Not
Nice.
plus
Gotta
2.
make a quick
It is
phone
not
call.
cursed.
Back in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's not cursed. Yeah, good. Yeah, so 7.
And in fact, your curse now dies, and I
Yeah.
believe you have some health back.
Oh yeah, but I didn't get damage, so yeah. I have health back. Yay.
Okay.
Where did you get?
Okay.
Where did you get crits on 19 from?
That's my
Hexblade's curse.
my Hexblade's curse. I can only use it once. Once every short rest, I think. But
So this arrow dead on, pierces straight through the middle of this raven. And like the shadow of your arrow, as soon as it pierces, the black raven just turns into seemingly smoke or shadow and evaporates.
Okay, oh come on! What the fuck? That's my character, by the way.
I'm guessing I would have seen that. If Alvin's, I know where the
Oh
bird
yeah,
is.
if he's like
yeah,
aiming at
yeah,
you.
I'd have spun to see it for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I noticed too. Then I just turn
Yeah,
around to
you
him
would see.
and say, "My line." But why is it?
Wait. Sorry,
Oh.
what did you say?
Sorry, that's my line. Don't kill her. Right, again.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna approach it, putting gloves on, sunlight reflecting off my glasses, and I'm going to start cutting into this thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're now out of combat.
I'm going straight for the brain.
Order. Straight for the brain.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a natural 18, so it'll be. What am I doing? Medicine or nature?
I will. Ooh, that's a good point.
It's the same. It's the same for both.
What
Actually,
exactly? Okay.
yeah, I
Craig,
think I've.
Craig
I
is just
think
going
I've
to walk away and
proficiency
look at
with both.
literally anything else.
No,
Oh,
I
really?
don't. No, I don't. Medicine is 2 points lower than nature.
Your nature's higher.
Yeah, because medicine is
Oh,
a wisdom
wisdom.
skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. What are you trying to do exactly?
Okay, so first off, I want to examine what state of decomposition this thing is in.
Okay.
We know when it was killed, based on the story we're given. So I should have, it's been left alone in a hot forest, for
Yes.
however many days.
About 2
Does
weeks, you were told.
Okay, so I can
About-
already make a guess that this thing is not 2 weeks decomposed, because that would be kind of getting to the point where like there's nothing left but skeleton. Especially in a hot forest environment, like there'll be bugs and all sorts eating this thing.
Yes.
So
Or
that would.
maybe a week and a half, rather, of
Ooh.
these weeks.
Thank you very much.
Pardon?
No, that's that was my food arriving. Sorry,
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
Yes. So you did see when you got here a lot of bugs flying around it. But for there being so many bugs, there doesn't seem to be nearly as much decomposition.
Yeah. So to skin and internal organs, likewise, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There definitely are signs of insects consuming it.
Yeah.
But not nearly as much as you'd expect.
Okay. So I stitch his head back up and then just sever the head because we need proof. And I feel like there's enough like evidence. I don't know. I feel like this.
There are cuts on the head as well.
Yeah, and like cauterized cuts and healed cuts and all sorts. And we're not taking the body anywhere. So if people want to come find the body, the
What
next
about
thing
the
I
other
want to do is just collect samples.
Okay.
So tissue samples, spinal fluid samples, which I will examine later.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure how spinal fluid works, but I will say
I'll say this. I'll take 2 vertebrae. I'll take a leg bone. I'll take a sample of the goop from the the chest cavity, stomach region,
okay.
and maybe a stomach sample as well if I can locate anything that's left. Just various little samples.
Yeah. I would say some of the would you say lower or higher organs? Depending where you aimed.
Well, I'll have taken a sample from the brain,
Okay.
and then brain and stomach.
Yeah, I was meaning more of the stomach area. Depending where you aimed, it would be either the lower organs or the higher organs that remain.
Whatever's left. I'm not in specific. Like, I'm not going for a specific organ here. Just something internal.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just mark that as that then. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to mute now so I can eat my food.
Okay. Sure
But
thing.
we need to keep looking for the necromancer.
Might just eat as normal. I am.
Okay, I'll try and let me know if I'm grossing anyone out with eating. I've pointed. You might be able to hear it. Pointed my mic away, so hopefully it won't pick up the worst of it.
Okay.
You guys haven't hit me, have you?
No.
Good. Fucking hot dogs, yes.
Cool.
I haven't eaten in so long. Okay. Would anybody else like to do anything?
I'm looking. Oh,
Child.
sorry. Yeah,
There
go.
are still 3 bodies over here, by the way.
I'd like to go to where the raven.
Yes, just over here.
Is there like anything left of it, or any signs, sense?
No. In fact, this type of the way it kind of almost vaporized is very familiar to you. This is like you, and many of your other people, your innate abilities. It reminded you of that.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's one of you?
You asked that out loud?
No, that wasn't unless you until you explain that to Mazan. She has no idea about that. That's me. That
No,
was me.
but
That was Brooke.
probably a scout of the Raven Queen.
But is it okay? I'm not going to keep asking questions unless you say something along those lines to Masan.
Yep.
Did you not just say that out loud?
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna keep an eye out to see if I see any movements or anything like that. See if
Yeah.
anybody's.
So
Okay,
that
I'll
raven.
roll perception. Pardon?
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, so Masan would
6.
kind of go into her current theory, which, guys, I think that raven was some kind of projection of the necromancer. So I don't think we're done here. We should take a rest and then see if we can track it down after we've rested.
Ain't got much magic left for today, so try not to get hurt, anyone.
By the way, the sense that I was feeling,
Yes.
has it disappeared?
Oh, that's a good point actually. Okay, so it did not have the same sense as the bear did. This wasn't that kind of feeling. It wasn't like you could sense another of your kind. It was more the pure kind of essence of the Raven Queen that all of your people have to an extent. But it's not a feeling like the bear was.
That's
that
my
makes
favorite
sense.
emotion. That's my favorite feeling. Bear.
Bear.
How are you
Wait,
feeling today,
so
Buck? Pretty bad.
so she was, or the Raven was like more of a sort of like that energy or feeling.
Yes, I would say so. It's like the pure kind of shadowy essence
All right, I'm gonna
that
say
flows through.
that
It's
was
still spooky juice.
a necromancer. Say that was opposite.
Well, like keep
What do you mean?
alive?
What's
That
the
must
opposite
have
of
been
necromancer?
Raven
A
Queen.
healer.
Not sure what this. Not it said. To her, the undeath is abomination.
So, what are you trying to say, Velzen? What do you think this is?
Don't know.
It's a
Not
fucking
sure.
bird that disappeared because of my arrow.
And what about your senses?
Alvin.
Yeah, that's what I was
Can
about
you-
to ask. I can't do my thing until tomorrow, so kind of relying on you now.
Can you still sense the bear, Velson?
You cannot.
I don't
You don't.
sense. What's this?
So, Velzen, let's talk about this. You said that you sensed one of your kind, and we found a creepy undead bear that seemed to know you specifically, and respond to Elvish. What is going on?
What's this?
Okay, well, start thinking because this is a very specifically a you problem. And I would like to know if we're going to encounter more spooky bears that are soul tied or whatever it is to you.
Well, if you look
okay?
at it that way, then maybe I should go.
Maybe you should go. What? Sorry, you cut off there.
You're cutting off quite a bit at the minute. You might want to drop your threshold.
In the meantime,
Anyway.
Critias and Alvin, perception.
I rolled before. I got a 6. Well,
Did you
3
see?
plus
I
2.
was doing the body thing, right? You said there were bodies and walked there. Do you
Yes,
think
the three are still there.
Yeah. Let me check.
They look less than healthy.
So you want me to do an investigation to check the bodies and?
Oh, sorry, what exactly are you trying to do?
I walked towards the bodies and I'm just trying to look through the bodies, see if there's anything that, yeah, might be personal or, and as well as loot, of course, but mostly trying to bring maybe something back.
Okay. Most of what they have on them is work attire. Kind of protective gear. Probably the same stuff that they would use for anything else in the plantation.
Right.
They have used for armor. Much of which is broken. You do find on one of them there is a what was it? There is a ring.
Right. Well, I pull out the ring.
Okay.
I'll just write down ring, right? Is it a golden ring, silver ring?
It's silver looking.
Right. Just write down silverish ring.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it.
Okay.
And I keep looking around, seeing if anyone else.
Okay. Perception. And what
Okay.
did you, Critias?
I rolled a 6.
6.
Let's see, 16 plus perception was my perception bonus. 5, so that's a 21.
21.
16 plus
Okay.
5.
So back to Velzen, if you want to say anything.
Oh,
No?
never mind.
Well, we were kind of in a moment. I'm trying to remember what the last thing I said was.
This...
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if there's going to be any more you problems coming our way.
Yeah.
With respect, how the hell is he supposed to know that? I mean, he just appeared here out of nowhere, right?
Supposedly.
My knowledge, no. My knowledge is...
You being
Well,
here? Or this thing being here? Or both?
Oh,
Okay. Need to clear that up.
Alvin, so far, the only thing you've heard is the distant, kind of hammering or chopping of the plantation workers back
Damn
where you
it.
came from.
was hoping I would find another bear.
Alvin,
Yes.
Very
didn't-
noticeably, actually.
you didn't get
There
injured,
are,
did you?
No.
Keep going, Jared. Sorry.
sorry. You actually can't really see any wildlife in your vicinity,
Okay.
which is unusual
Okay.
for you.
Let's take a break. Let's take a short rest. And Alvin, if you want to do a loop around the perimeter and look for any humanoid tracks, anyone that's on their own, potentially. I want to be as certain as like we can be about this necromancer theory, because honestly, if it's not a necromancer, I have no idea what we're dealing with here. This is
Sure. I'll do a 5-minute loop, and after that I will get a short rest as well.
I'll come with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want me to do nature check to see if I can find tracks or
a
Survival check.
survive? Sorry, survival. Yeah.
Critias
fine.
is helping, so
Can I help
I'll
with that?
I'll give
Yeah.
you advantage.
Alright, nice. It's a 13, and that's a 7. So 13 plus 5.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. So while everybody else is setting up, you have a look around. You do notice the weird stumbling pattern of the bear. The ground is semi-dry. It's there's a small amount of moisture, just from humidity, where you can see the ground is a little bit softer, and the bear is especially noticeable. The footprints from the 3 bodies lying beside where you just were,
Yeah.
their footprints, they've mostly faded, but you can just see them going back. And as you look around, you don't see any others. Not going in any other direction, or you don't see any signs of immediately recent wildlife.
Just to check, there were no weapons on those people that, like an axe or
Oh yes,
like
that's a good point. I had forgotten about that.
yeah, just wondering.
Yes. They do all have axes, actually.
Hand axes or large axes?
Hand axes, I would say.
I'll
Just
just
thinking
pick.
in player handbook terms, probably hand axe.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure those. I'll take those with us as well.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the party that are resting. I'll drop the hand axes on the floor and say, anyone needs one, take one, and then I'll sit down and take a break as well.
Okay.
I think we better return those.
yeah. We need to take these bodies back. That was part of the request, I think. Okay. Did you find anything? Any trace of anyone else?
No, I think the bear just walked around here, and then the people came from that direction, and I point direction that they came from, but that's about it.
Now, I must admit, my knowledge of the undead is limited. I have never heard of something coming back to life on its own.
Maybe like the creature died and then something jumped him. I don't know.
Like a
Wasn't-
possession.
Oh,
So what brought it back? A necromancer, surely. Maybe the necromancer's long gone.
I have
Maybe.
no idea.
I am conflicted.
Jared, mice?
But I am quite certain that the consciousness of Kai was inside of that.
Yeah, I think that lines up. Do you think it knew you, Belzen? It recognized you as something, perhaps one of its own kind, or as simply a fellow worshipper of the Raven Queen, perhaps. But it's hard to tell if it knew you personally or if it was just moving towards something you recognized.
That's actually a good point. The voice that it responded in. Do I know it? Or...
It didn't seem like a voice that you clearly knew as a person.
Ex-wife.
It was. It's very hard to tell telepathically.
Did I tell
Because-
if it was a guy or a girl?
Yes. So even though it was stumbling through its words, like it was fighting to get them out, and a lot of the quality of the voice, the distinguishing factors of the voice, had been semi-lost. It did sound female.
Knew it.
God damn it.
How old is Vel? How old is Vel's?
Belzen murdered his wife, and she's come back as a revenant to haunt his bitch.
I think I'm like
ass.
a 100. I'm 112.
Good to know. Thanks.
God,
Just wanted to know.
there's so
Um,
many years for wife murdering.
Yeah, exactly.
How many
yeah.
wives have you murdered?
How many children have you got?
Just 5.
Oh, okay.
Wives, that is, not children.
One thing
Yeah.
that you did ask about the voice, which I didn't mention yet, it was definitely Elvish. It sounded. I would say the Shadowkai have kind of kept the formal, kind of olden dialects or whatever of Elvish, and this felt like like an older dialect, even to your standards.
DM,
Yes.
before I came to the surface, I was quite the student. Is this some kind of magic I might have read about?
Necromancy. Interesting. Give me a moment.
Mhm.
If nobody else wants to do anything in the meantime.
Nope.
I only have one spell and one potion left. But if there's no necromancer, that's probably okay. I'm going to.
When we finish our short rest, if I see any creatures, I am hunting them.
Yeah, just not ravens.
I'm going to pull my snake out of my pocket
Oh my.
and
Okay.
just give it a simple command to search the area for other people.
Sure.
And if it finds anyone, just come straight back to me. And they say, Alvin, this is my snake. Don't shoot it.
I was already aiming an arrow at him.
In my hand.
Yes.
No, this is Letha. If you shoot Letha, I'll shoot you.
I just heard you didn't have any spells left, so it's fine.
Oh, I have one locked and loaded. You see what my chaos bolts can do? Do you want a new stomach?
I think I can survive.
Yeah, if I crit, it would be questionable.
You haven't seen any other snakes in the forest up till this point. Just a note.
She's doing a little bit of scouting, so leave her be.
Mhm. Cradius.
Mhm.
I will say roll an
Arcana.
yes.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
actually.
Arcana.
I should have called it
You
before.
could probably do religion if you'd like.
But I definitely roll an Arcana. Try to figure this out. Or haven't I already? Maybe I did
think
last
you
session.
did.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. No, you were not familiar really with really any kinds of undead.
Okay.
You've been bestowed with a very small amount of knowledge. Just
You stupid.
from your deity. But it's not something you've been told much about.
No, you don't get many undead krakens underneath the sea.
That'd be
Well.
lit.
Well.
Sorry, but Why am I thinking when that snake is released? I'm hearing in my head, freedom! Finally, I'm free from this bitch.
It will. The only freedom that snake will ever know, Alvin, is death.
Oh god.
It's a witch's familiar. It's not pleasant.
Seems happy enough.
To be fair, it's basically. I like to think of it as it's basically been granted a modicum of extra intelligence and then drugged out, basically. Right. Okay. Who's carrying the bodies?
Guess I will.
I'll take the
I'm-
bare head. Alvin's hurt. Velzen's hurt.
I can't carry shit, by the way, just saying. Minus 1
Why?
strength. Minus 1 strength.
1
You
second.
can still
1
carry
second.
stuff. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you
just
can
slightly
still
weaker
carry
than a normal person.
Yeah.
Having-
Well,
Not
take
even.
the
Like,
lightest one.
I'll attempt to carry all 3 on my shoulders if possible.
What's your strength?
It's +4, 18.
18.
damn,
Okay.
son.
Okay.
Oh god, it stinks.
Oh yes. Throughout this hour, it has been hard not to move.
Oh, we might have moved.
I'm gonna cast
Might.
If
pres-
it's really stinky, we could have
Yeah.
gone like upwind or something.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, and I'm gonna create the let's see.
Some
Cleaning?
lavender.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
it
something
pretty
like that.
fish.
Like just under his nose.
Alvin, have you spotted any cool looking plants?
You, sir, are an absolute gentleman.
Wait,
Thank you.
have I been looking for plants? No one told me anything about plants.
Well, I like
Plants.
plants.
Fine, I'll look around, see if I see any plants. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Make a
Just saying,
perception
I'm
check.
looking for plants, but I'm just gonna bring a fuck ton of random plants that I have no idea what are, and I'm touching them
Okay.
all with my hands, just saying, if there's any poisonous stuff, she's gonna have to heal me, just saying.
Hey, look, Masan, I found some moss.
Nice. What's it taste
Um,
like?
Like death.
It tastes like
Oh.
burning.
Of course, I have been in a forest before, so I would.
You know the ones I
stuff.
like. You
You
know I like
have-
foxglove,
you're
like
a bit
bluebells.
of a distance from here, though.
Yeah. Just saying.
Okay. Do I make you roll for this since you're just grabbing anything?
No, I would be looking for
Alvin knows, you do
flowers,
know.
for like
Okay.
specific flowers.
At the very,
just look-
yeah,
Roll a
at the very
perception check.
least, Alvin knows that I can use foxgloves for poison and bluebells for healing.
Yes.
You have to say if I'm looking in perception or survival.
And those are both very noticeable
Perception.
plants. Purple and
Perception.
blue.
They're both +5, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. I roll a 5, so +5, so it's 10.
10. Okay. You do see a couple of foxgloves.
Yay!
They are relatively common.
Did you tell me to actually pick them up, or did you just tell me to show you?
Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know if you
Yeah.
saw it.
Okay, so I just shout out, hey, I think there's some, I don't know, kind of flowery things over there.
I found some foxes.
You had a bad time the one time you tried those out.
Yeah. Really bad plants that I don't like. There you go.
Apologies.
So yeah, I tell
You find a couple of mushrooms as well.
Mushrooms.
Just
Found
kind of
it again.
dark brown mushrooms.
Do I? Because she
Quite
told me
thin.
to look for plants, and do I know that? Yeah, I would. I think like, would I like the mushrooms? Like, would I eat them? Do they look edible for me?
Roll
do-
a
I want
nature check.
nature check. Oh god, I suck
Or
at that.
you can do survival. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Survival?
I'll say from your experience, you can do survival.
Well, that's another 5, so it's a 10.
10. Okay. These mushrooms taste quite good.
Yay!
I'm guessing I tasted them. So I'm like, yeah, well, I took these mushrooms. I thought they were good. They taste weird. So I hand them over.
can I nature check these mushrooms, please?
Yeah. I said they taste quite good, by the way.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh, if you
weird.
said
Sorry.
weird, I heard
thought you
weird
said-
as
yeah.
well. 22, by the way, on the mushrooms for nature.
And then I say they taste good. You, maybe
These are death caps.
These are actually a very common kind of mushroom. They're
Oh,
flat
okay.
bells.
Okay.
They
Alright.
do get eaten.
How many doses of foxglove can I find?
I will say 2.
Cool. Okay, cool. More poison.
did you want the mushrooms?
No, you can eat them.
Ah,
Let me
nice.
give you the date as well.
How many
Just so we
mushrooms did I
can,
find? Sorry.
shelf life. Mushrooms.
How many mushrooms did I find?
Like a handful.
Okay, so
Like
that's
an
like
overflowing
five
handful, but-
5 pieces. Let's say it's 5 pieces of mushrooms.
There's nothing grosser than raw mushroom.
Oh, they're way better than cooked mushrooms, in my opinion.
Oh,
5
Mhm.
pieces. I'm gonna say right now 5 pieces of mushroom.
Okay, yeah.
Good. I'll write good mushroom.
Jared.
I'm
I'm reeling.
I've tried to eat mushrooms so many times in my life, and I still don't really like them. But when I was
Okay.
young, I would like raw mushrooms.
I'm leaving.
They're genuinely nice.
I actually, I don't mind
Um,
them cooked that much, but they don't taste like anything when they're cooked, anyways. So it's
I disagree.
like,
They taste like mushrooms.
yeah, well, yeah, I don't know.
Sam,
Alright.
I will say right the 38th. Summer
Oh, for the day.
preparation. Yeah. That was the day today that you picked them up.
38th SP.
SP. Yeah.
Bless you.
Okay, dokie.
Okey-dokey.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I don't know where anybody else, but I would really like to go to the bathroom.
Go
All
for
good.
it.
Yeah,
Cool.
take time.
Cheers.
Oh god. It's
Okay,
hot.
so gang.
Yeah.
I
If you
feel like
can-
it might be a good idea if we drop the price for this mission.
Oh,
it was
fuck
far
that.
less severe.
Knock me out. Or he knocked me out.
I
again.
mean, it was
Why-
also
why-
it also might have been directly your fault that this thing was here. So
Yeah, we're not gonna
It's
mention
fine.
that.
but I'd say that balances it out. I'd say that balances out.
All
I
right.
don't know about that. Like, how would it know he was coming here?
I think it came here because this was where Velzen arrived. This island
Oh,
was
yeah,
where
I forgot
Velzen
about that.
appeared.
No,
And
wasn't he on the small island next to this?
No? Oh, maybe, but still. That's still connected close
Yeah.
enough. You know. That can't
Well-
be a coincidence.
I tend to agree with you. I
Well-
don't think we should collect 100 gold per head for this. This was
This wasn't if it had been a necromancer with maybe multiple minions, then yes,
Well-
100 gold was fair for that.
Man,
But
we're
this
speaking a bit
wasn't.
early now because we haven't like searched the area. Like your snake hasn't
Plus,
come
I
back.
mean,
It could
we
be.
kind of did. There's no
Plus-
evidence of anything else out there. This isn't a
I think
massive
it was
island.
100. I think it was worth the
Hmm.
100 because someone went down. Someone almost went down. I think there's still claw marks on our fish friend here. Crazy.
No,
I, mean,
Oh,
I can like
I
catch
healed
up
that
a little
lot.
bit more if you.
Yeah, I have
Sorry,
3
what?
like claw marks on my chest, or like
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
As a character, if we're feeling pretty confident we're not going to get into another fight, I could dump some cure wounds into you if you want, Velzen.
Don't you have lay on hands?
You could have used your roll. We had a short rest. You could have used your HP rolls.
Oh yeah, hit that, yeah.
Hit dice.
I'm one off max HP, so I'm happy to have a couple of scrapes. That's
So we're
fine,
doing a
but-
short rest?
We've done a
Yeah,
short
we
rest.
done a short rest. Yeah. So I get. Oh, my spell slots back. Which is.
Oh, you
Why
get-
why doesn't my brain not register that fucking phrase?
Yeah.
But now you get your blessing of the Raven Queen back.
I
Yeah,
get my
yeah.
hexblade curse back.
Okay, well I'll roll
And
for
you've
it.
just cast it again. Well done, Alvin.
No.
Okay, great, that's
Oh
3
my
healed.
God. That sucks, dude. That really does suck.
Ooh, that sucks even worse.
Oh my god.
That is even worse.
Damn.
Monk, you have to.
Damn.
Crit
Today
now,
is not
crit.
my
Come
day.
on, crit. Or are you
Just in
already full?
general.
Ah, there you go. At least
Okay,
that
that's
is
We
fine.
talked about this last week, didn't we? Like Monk just rolls so many
Yep.
20s and 1s.
Mm.
Mostly 1s, but a lot of 20s as well.
I'm happy calling him the king of nat ones if everyone else is okay with that.
Well,
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
The king of crits. Come on, crit zeros or crit
Okay,
ones and
okay,
20s.
that sounds better, yeah. And we shall call Bertha the queen of missing literally everything, including the
That's
points.
not fair.
Oh, did you grab one of the axes? You could have used that as a secondary. That's why I actually threw them down.
I don't think the axes are
No, we're
light.
giving them back.
A light weapon.
Aren't they? But you can
I
use
would-
them as a throwing weapon or as a.
Yeah, she can do
I
that,
think
but
it's
they're
just
also
a-
like based on
It's a
strength.
hand.
If you
I
give
thought they
me
were
a
hand
dagger,
axes.
it'd be a lot better.
I don't know, hand axes. Yeah, I guess hand axes maybe strength based. I don't know.
I
Let's
still
see.
have one of those fish people spears if you want that, by the way, Dave. I can give you that.
Why do you have that?
I also have a
Oh, I-
shield.
I kept-
Can you
I
wear a
just-
shield? Can you
I
use a
kept
shield?
hold of it after the fight.
Fucking toss it. It's garbage.
I don't. You know what, Frank? I don't even know if I can use a shield.
Because at least you have
No.
some extra.
I don't
I
believe you can use
doubt
the
it.
shield.
I really doubt it. It'd be
Would
under
you-
your
Oh.
armor proficiencies.
Yeah, definitely not. I say definitely, but I'm checking.
Light armor?
Hand axe is a
No,
light.
it
has
would
the light property.
specifically. It would
I can
specifically say.
use simple weapons.
Yeah, hand axe is light and simple.
Yeah, so is spear.
Hand axe is light, so you can actually use
Tomahawk.
it as a tomahawk, and you can actually hit it using your secondary.
Ideal
Oh,
for use when
speaking
fighting
of-
with two weapons.
Speaking of, I need to try and find that javelin back. Do you need me to make an investigation check, or?
I think with our 5-minute walk, we would have found it.
Not necessarily.
Where did you
Yeah.
throw again?
I threw it at the bear when it was charging towards me after I cast Champion's Challenge.
Oh, did it miss?
No, it hit.
Oh, it hit. Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, you can always recover those.
Yeah, I grabbed my arrows as well. I think I would, but I only used one. I used 2 poison arrows if I remember correctly, but they're normal arrows now. I guess all my poison arrows are normal arrows again now.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't stay that way forever.
No.
Unless we get into a
Yeah.
fight before we get back to town, it's probably done. Speaking of which, I think we're heading back. Have we sorted the bodies out?
Yeah, I'm going to carry them with me.
Yes. Okay, you were carrying them.
I'm short, but I lift.
Not that short.
I am above average for my people. I am 5'1".
You're
Wait,
5'1"?
You're 5'1".
Yep.
You fucking manlet.
Oh,
Oh, I'm a
Shit.
fish man.
I'm
Let's get it
taller
right.
than someone.
I'm like 6 foot something.
You're hunchback though.
You're
What was that
fucking.
again?
You're fucking Egypt.
I'm the smallest member of the party, but also
I'm-
the strongest. So shh.
I'm 6'1" at full height. I'm like a Slenderman basically.
Might need to go buy some arrows. I only have 20 left, because I keep forgetting to pick them up. Yeah. I think I
Okay.
had 30 when I started. So.
So, you know, I'll say you did find. I will say 5 on one of those bodies. I think it's fair to say they would have taken one.
Sorry, what?
I will say you found 5 arrows on one of those bodies as well,
Oh, nice. 25. Nice.
and a short bow.
Anyone want a bow?
Nah. I'll have that and hand axe. Though.
Yeah, I'll hand him one of the how many hand axes did I find? 3, right? So I
3.
hand him one of the hand axes. Or do you want extra so you can throw it?
Well, I mean, I've got my crossbow, so I
Giving
don't
that back.
Alright. I'll take 2 hand axes. The other one he can hide.
No, you won't. We're giving it back to the boss. Like that ain't our stuff.
But it is now.
They dropped it. Finders keepers.
He's got to prove that I didn't have. Can have.
There's a stamp of their fucking.
Yeah, I just like to think it was like etched into it.
Yeah.
Mine now.
Anyways, I'll take the 2 hand axes with me, and
Okay.
I someone else is bringing the bodies. I don't know if he's carrying all of them. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not touching them.
Hey, David.
Yep.
Jeff Gersman's had a kid.
Yeah, I seen that earlier on. It's pretty cool.
Ah.
Baby
Okay, that's
cat,
all.
yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Can I ask what is the bonuses for a hand axe?
Oh, I'll link you the stuff.
It's
here.
1d6 plus your dex modifier.
Yeah.
To hit, it'll
Um,
be your proficiency modifier plus your dex.
I linked it in the in roll 20. The link.
So you make your way back. It's not far. It didn't take long to get here.
Please, Velzen, tell me
Again-
you're still casting prestidigitation to make it not smell like body.
No, he's only doing it on beneath his nose. So.
Aw, he said he was doing it for me.
No, I did it under his nose. Like, I'm not carrying
on
that
his-
shit.
Oh, okay. Under his nose.
How long does it last?
Just
A
1
minute?
minute. I'd have to recast it.
Oh, it's
but-
concentration, isn't it?
Well,
Not
can't you actually
concentration, though.
also? You can't clean yourself, right?
Mhm.
So you could clean.
No, because you can have like, yeah, you can have like 3
You
effects
can't
at the
clean
same
Death
time.
Alvin.
Oh, right.
I guess. Yeah.
So I could,
Okay.
I could do it for like multiple people too.
For like 3. Anyway, it takes like a few minutes max since you're carrying all the bodies to get back. So you hear more of that chopping get louder and louder.
And I would imagine you would have to drop casting prestidigitation as we're getting back because you've got to cast thaumaturgy on your eyes. So just like as soon as you get there, I'm like,
Anyways,
Oh, your simple clothes are cut.
I need to know one thing. How
Mhm.
many squizzles
Squircles.
did I catch? Squizzles did
How
I
many
catch on the way back?
squizzles?
Squizzles did I
On the way
catch on the way
on the
back?
way back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm still gathering them.
Roll,
You have to roll an
a
investigate
survival check.
or perception.
Roll a
or
perception.
something.
Perception.
It's the same amount, but still, it's really important. 18 plus 5.
Fucking hell. Okay, you find it.
Yes! Yes! Now I have to roll to see if I hit it. 14.
I believe
Plus
murdering
5.
small animals is a telltale sign of a serial killer, isn't it?
So I pick it up and put it on my belt.
Psychopath.
Sure.
I have another. Hey, someone has to make sure we get food.
I fish every day.
Oh, no, everyone likes fish all the time.
Now you're just lying. Who doesn't like fish?
So,
It's
anyway,
right here in my book. Humans
I
eat
just
fish.
yeah, hook it up to my belt and keep going.
Okay, so you all walk out, dragging or carrying, I assume, these 3 bodies on a big bear head. And as you walk through the few hundred feet of workplace, essentially, everyone's head is turning, but they all know immediately what it is. So nobody says anything. Nobody tries to get your attention or stop you on your way back. Until you get to the fence. And you do see the person that you spoke to earlier again. There, directing carts and all sorts. And they in fact bring a unique cart with a tarp of sorts.
As they're approaching, say, I know we're thinking about dropping the price, but let's still make it look like this was the most epic battle you've ever been involved in. We want to keep the price fairly high, higher than 50, but yeah.
Let's say 75. Are we okay with 75?
Yeah. That's
She
fine,
wasn't
man.
happy. She was not happy with the 100, and I feel like if we, okay, here's what I'm thinking. If we drop the price down somewhat, we might be able to, you know, it might help us negotiating a good price on this second task, which it
Yeah,
seems like,
absolutely.
yeah.
Get
Alvin
us
is
a
still
reputation.
thinking like, I'm getting access to this forest forever. That was his negotiation thing. He wanted access to this forest.
Are we all
Yeah,
happy with
Scott,
Did
75?
leave though.
Everyone point of Velzen.
No, I said that before. I think I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
I
Where-
think well, Velson would head back to the ship, to not like risk
Give me
being
one of those nibs now.
noticed anymore.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no form 30, sure.
I could just put invisibility on you if you really wanted.
Nah, I don't care that much.
On that matter, actually, you see, as the person is getting a cart for you to put everything on and cover up, you see Cass. She has finally made it.
Oh,
Just waiting for you.
Should she be seen right now?
she looks like a male orc.
Oh yeah, we put a mustache on her. I forgot.
Anyways, yeah.
Hello there, Dev.
Yes.
How's it going?
Did you say that, Cass?
I'm trying to think of a better name for a male orc that's like Cass.
Carl?
Gurk.
Good.
No,
Tusk
male
tooth.
name that
Tusk
sounds like
tooth.
Cass.
Does she has Does she has Does she
Does.
has tusks? Does she has tusks?
I'm
Does
not
she
think
has?
sure,
so.
actually.
I think there's tusks in the picture.
I think there are, yeah.
Hey,
Yes, there
tusk
definitely are. They're
Yeah,
big.
yeah, there's two
Wedge.
big tusks.
Spiky.
Big tusks. Yeah.
how's it going, Dave?
It's going Dave.
Dirk.
Dirk.
So it's too late. I've already said Dave.
Oh god.
Out
More
loud in
Daves.
public. Yeah, Cass is now Dave.
We need more Daves.
Going all right, Phil.
We finally have a name for our group, the Daves.
James.
This right
Dave
here
and
is
the
Davey.
Daves.
This is Davy Jones. This is David. This is David Jr.
And this one we don't really like him. It's Davis.
Davis. This is Daniel Davis.
So you get everything on a cart. It is covered up by some sort of like canvas, similar to your sail actually, but slightly less opaque.
Will also soon be covered in blood.
Possibly. Yes. So you have a cart full of these things.
It is now officially a part. It is now officially not our fucking problem anymore. Now that we've put it on that card, it's their deal.
Okay. Do you just leave it to him?
Now.
Or them? Sorry.
No, I think Cradius would actually ask if he wants a hand moving it and stuff like that. Like these people need a proper funeral.
Okay.
I would expect them to have like they would like there would be accidents and stuff like that. So in a sense they would have a protocol for this kind of thing, I guess.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and wait until tomorrow. I can actually perform an.
No one's ever died on this island before. We don't know
No.
what to do.
Exactly.
You know, actually,
Company protocol, I guess.
If they're prepared to wait until tomorrow, I can perform an actual funeral if they need to. If they need
No.
one.
actually, they call over some other people to take it for you. So they watch you put everything in, kind of check it, see what there is, see who's there. Kind of sadly accept it and leave it to somebody else, and they will come with you, just to be a kind of
To tell that we brought
a
them
second
back.
source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My condolences, by the way.
It happens every now and again, but not bad.
You might want to actually send someone back and actually maybe burn the the rest of the bear's body. Just saying.
Yeah. Who are we talking to now?
The person that we talked to at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
androgynous.
Okay. So we're not sure. We don't think that there's a necromancer, or if there was, we think it's long gone. But we can't be 100% sure.
They kind of put up their hands. We should maybe talk about this elsewhere.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
let's. I'll get some people on this. He whispers. They whisper. Gee. And we'll go meet with Miss Kelly again.
Sounds good.
Kind of deep sigh.
And now all there's rumors floating around that there might be a necromancer.
Mhm.
Whisper campaign.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to do when we first got here, actually. I don't think it's worth a perception check. So
I
I
would've
will
rolled
say
anyway.
in your
Natural
time
one, get it also.
here. Pardon?
I said I was going to do one anyway, and then I rolled a natural one, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Even you noticed this earlier, but you can't find any more now. On a lot of the walls, like the stone walls around the city, and even a few on the wooden fence that, actually no, sorry, it's a stone wall as well. Even on the stone wall and some buildings, you see just names written in random, seemingly random places. Just various names all over the city.
How many
Okay.
Daves are there?
This is just something I forgot to mention before. All over the city, you've seen many names, just random names, in random spots on walls, on buildings.
Dave Jones, Dave Smith, Dave Davidson.
Dave Regan.
I think that wasn't like an uncle, maybe. No.
Gosh, yeah, funnily enough, we are. I'm related
Um,
to all Daves.
Okay, so the cart is moving. Some people are taking that to wherever they deal with that. You imagine.
Before that, I think
Mhm.
Grady should probably take the time just to get down on his knees and say a little prayer over the bodies.
Okay.
Kinky.
Getting down on those
Are
knees.
you, are you used to getting down on those knees, Gradius?
I worship all the time, of course. Worship these nuts.
Daddy's proud of you. Oh, sorry, mummy. It's a mummy.
I stand next to him. I think you taught me a bit about the what you do, right? So
Yeah,
I'll
I
try to
try
do the
to
same.
like the prayer and stuff like that.
I'll try and do the same.
I'm leaving immediately.
Fucking atheist.
I don't think there's a such thing as an atheist in fantasy settings.
You
I
are
would love
not
if somebody could try
deny.
and roll that though.
I'm more of a heathen than an atheist.
Unburned. Okay, so the two of you,
I
pray
try
this
to
happens.
follow along. I make mistakes, and I think he would correct me. I guess.
Always post prayer. I would never correct somebody during prayer. You
Oh,
try.
yeah, okay.
Mm.
You try.
Hail bacon, full of peas.
Yeah.
Meat be with you.
Fish be with you.
Thank you, nature, for bringing me these squizzles.
I'm next to him just saying, like, may the lady give free passage to these people on through to the afterlife. What did you just say? The lady does many things, but great squizzle she does not.
I just keep trying to do whatever he does.
How long do you spend?
It's only like a minute or two at most. It's like I'm on my knees to say a little prayer in primordial, and then just silent reflection, and then sign of the three, and then bugger off.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else got anything? No.
Oh, I because he said he would. I give him the 2 axes back.
You're a good man, Alvin.
Okay.
You laughing at, bro?
That is very much appreciated. They are very expensive.
Alright, hold up, Brooke. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, what? Buggering off, or?
No, I'm posting it. I'll post it in meme.
I knew it was gonna be a meme. I just knew it. That was definitely.
This is just for you, David.
Yeah.
Now we're all just waiting for him.
I've sent that to Cassie. Oh, pink Cassie.
It's so funny that Cassie fucking
Have a
likes
meme back.
Fate
Wait.
now.
What
Yeah, that's
anime
weird.
is that? Oh, it's Fate. Okay.
Yeah.
We can actually. Do you want to take a break now, or do you want to?
Sure.
Yeah,
Can do.
just since we're about halfway.
And I said, hold up, that ain't no hot tub.
Wait, there ain't no hot tub.
That ain't no hot tub.
Oh god.
See, I don't know if I'm just gonna post it because I don't really know what to think of it. I did find it funny at first. I still think it is.
What?
I need yours and Hatsu's opinion on this, to be honest, Brooke. No comment, Brooke.
Huh?
The meme I posted. I need confirmation from the gays if this is true or not.
I mean, yeah, lesbians like swords. That's pretty well known at this point.
What is this picture? Why? Oh god. So we're taking a break now, or
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm not taking a break, but yeah. Just
That
wanted
was
to check.
I think I've seen that. Ugh. I'll be back.
Why is he in space?
What are you going to get? It reminds me of another picture I had. Hang on, let's just find it. Yep, that's it. What are you going to gain from it?
Right, I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so.
You will not be missed.
Oh, that's just rude. Rude.
I
Rude.
Like, if you missed me for that after.
think about you every day, Dave.
Yeah, but that's just because I'm fucking awesome, dude. Oh, I'm going to Tesco's back in.
Alright.
Feels good when you almost at the point of the month when you get your salary and you still have lots of money on your account and like, yes, didn't fail this time.
I don't know that feeling.
I'm a overdraft surfer.
No, I always had like the last few times it was like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Do I need to withdraw from my savings? No, 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 I made it. Yes. You know those kind of feelings. I don't really want to go into the red, but uh, but now I finally got to a point where I don't reach the. I still have lots left. Yay! So I'm happy. Anyways, trying to decide if I should go back to the boat with Velton or
Go and try and exterminate another small species of mammal from the forest.
Well, I heard there might be other creatures here, so I was like, maybe I should go hunt.
Humans. Join me in Bertha.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I'll get you there.
I'm still on the swing. I'm really enjoying that. Like, I'm really hoping like my character. I kind of like want him to be like. That's why I'm trying to stay close. Like, I'm trying to see if I get pushed one side or the other by other people, in the party. Like,
Yeah.
because like I was thinking, like, should I keep the axes or should I not? But then I went to pray with, and I thought, well, that fits. Like, he told me to bring him back. He prayed, so I thought, well, then I should give the axes back as well. That's kind of like when, yeah, I'm trying to find pieces of how to make my character, because I think my character will be really influenceable really easily. That's kind of what I'm.
Impressionable.
Yeah, like oppressible. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, easily influenced, I guess you would call it. So yeah.
Oh, bro, did I tell you that I've got a new player on my campaign? He's playing a lizard folk sorcerer, and he's named himself David Ice. No.
Names himself what?
David Ike.
I don't get it.
He's the guy who wrote the book on, like the Queen and the Bushes of Lizard People.
Oh no. I don't believe history needs to know that name.
What?
I'll post it now.
Oh, I left my water. One sec.
Everybody should watch that. It's funny.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh my god, David.
What are you laughing at?
The thing you posted.
The
The
Reddit
GIF.
post or the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, I need to do a couple minutes of prep, and then I'll...
Oh god. That's distracting. What the fuck? Okay. Fucking go. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ! Wow. Florida man's back at it again.
Florida man. First superhero ever. Wait. What the fuck?
Oh, it's a teeny tiny little croc there.
It's still a fucking alligator, man. That's scary.
It's like I just love that dude. Get back in the water, you twat.
Stupid alligator, you don't belong where people are.
You fucking melt. Get back in the water.
Fucking melt. I haven't heard anybody get called a melt in ages.
Toss the crocodile. Problem solved.
Don't throw the baby.
Kick the
Don't kick the baby.
Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby.
I love how it's just locked in place when it gets thrown. I've always just give so many times. I love it. It's got so much cat energy, like naughty cat energy. Does that crocodile?
Tell me they give visits more as a fucking video. Right? If you freeze frame it when it's just about to hit the water, that's the best. Just before it hits the water.
I have one question in relation to the last video I posted. Why? So stupid.
Because you can.
I guess. Oh, it's a capybara. Oh. That's my dream pet, that capybaras. I love it.
Have you seen the video of them like all chilling in the hot tub?
Amazing.
Yep. I have.
Who's chilling in the hot tub?
Capybaras,
Capybaras.
man. The greatest animals that ever lived.
Capybaras are hilarious animals.
They are the chillest animals on the planet. Like anything can land. Like I've seen it with like hundreds of birds. Like well, not hundreds obviously, but like half a flock of birds on a capybara's back, and the capybara did not give a fuck. They don't care about anything.
I don't give a fuck about you. I'm tired.
Okay. How's it going?
Shut up.
Disadvantage for the rest of the day.
Try and make me.
You roll once and I'll always roll second.
You are now cursed. You will now get -1 to all your rolls.
Yes, capybara. Fuck that jaguar.
Wait, you picked up that ring? Well, you are now cursed. Fuck.
Cursed by moral guilt. Okay.
Don't
Is
hurt
everybody
me.
back?
Dave.
Don't hit me, please.
Is
Yeah.
that a capybara?
David,
Sean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Mithrix, Monk.
No. No, no, no.
Monk.
What's up?
Monk.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
hi.
Cool, we're back.
Woohoo. Okay. So, let me
We're-
find some music.
We're back at the office.
You are
Hey.
indeed.
Boo.
Tarn.
God, what a majestic bastard this capybara is.
Feels wrong using this music outside of Midrealm, but
I'll stop posting capybaras now, but Monk, this is your fault. I just want that on the record.
because he's German.
Well, no. I feel like I got a bonus just saying or because
This
that
is
was
the greatest
hurtful.
subreddit
Was
I have
hurtful.
ever seen in my life.
Hurtful GM. Hurtful.
Wait, not to you.
Yes, you're hurtful.
You're the one who was hurt sing.
You were hurtful bringing that up again. It was hurtful.
I shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Well, you did it. You just made it hurtful now. Give me advantage in the game.
Shush.
You shush.
I will give you advantage on very select thing. Just
Okay.
you wait. Okay. So you make your way back with Kastner. Without any of the bodies. Just to check. Was it only 2 axes you returned?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beth has still got one.
Yeah. Okay. And you took the ring, yes?
Yeah. We still have that.
Okay. Yes, you make your way back to the office, the head office in Woodgear, where Ashlyn Kelly is most likely working. You are taken to the same waiting room as before. But you don't have time to sit down because you were immediately let in. Aisling has just stood up for you entering. Obviously in the middle of some work, some sort of bureaucratic work or something. So, I have to change channel.
Just to clarify, is that actually a hamster? Just checking.
That's a gerbil.
Or is it terrible? But there's a hamster, or what is it? What is the thing on top of him?
That's a gerbil.
Is that a gerbil? I thought it was a. Ah. Oh, we call them caviars. Caviar. Ah.
You call it caviar? That's what we call
No,
fish.
caviar.
Yeah, caviar.
Here.
Delicious.
Fish eggs.
Okay, we good?
I just say. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that thing's adorable! Guinea pig!
Yeah, it's caviar in Dutch.
No, that's fish eggs, Frank. Please.
Just...
Get it right.
Sorry, keep going. Got
Okay.
distracted.
So you've been let in without any wait. The person who has led you here, yeah, they go in first to check, see if it's okay to come in, and you're immediately let in. And you see Aisling, stand up, to meet your entrance. And she says, "You're back relatively soon, sooner than I expected.
Yep, we're good workers.
You did
Yes.
find it."
Yes. So, we're
So
not
the-
entirely sure what we dealt with, to be perfectly honest.
Do you think it was a necromancer?
No. We don't know what it. Well, we're not sure. It is possible that a necromancer was involved. However, if they were, it seems likely that they're long gone. We have this. We're definitely dealing with an undead entity here, and I put the bear's head like on the desk.
Okay, so most of this desk is covered in things, including like official papers and
I make a space.
whatever. Okay.
I just like one arm, just shove all the papers to
I
the
was
side and
just
plop
about
the
to
bear
say
head.
that. Like, did you just clear the desk with one arm and then plop it down?
And I'll just quickly run
Better
through
than the alternative.
how this is a almost 2-week-old bear head, which is nowhere near as decomposed as it should be. So this bear was undead, but
Yes.
it's hard to tell. Best we can tell, it seems like it was it suddenly reanimated itself. We're honestly,
that
when
possible?
I possible, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We haven't
Unfortunately,
dealt with undead here.
no, it's not really our expertise either. So I can't really give you any guarantees that something like this won't happen again, unfortunately.
Okay.
And with that in mind,
I do
with us-
appreciate the caution.
with us
I would
not
prefer you told me.
finding, with us not finding the necromancer, the bear itself it was a pretty fearsome foe, to be perfectly honest. It would just not go down. It really wouldn't go down. The carcass is still out in the woods. We've told your people about it, and we've advised
Okay.
that you burn what's left of the carcass.
It doesn't look odd, does it?
Well, it looks
It's not
like
it's not a bad thing for people to see.
I mean, I think
It looks like a decomposing bear.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm glad to hear that, honestly.
a decomposing bear that's been viciously attacked. So with that in mind, I think
Okay.
it's fair that we lower somewhat the reward that we require. 75 gold a head is more than enough for this type of work. It was absolutely for the best that you sent us in rather than your own people, but it was only a single undead bear, and we found no concrete resolution to the problem. So we demanded a professional price earlier, and I feel like this is extending a professional um, compromise based on what we found.
As you're saying that, you see her face kind of peaked with interest and just general happiness, almost like impressed. Um,
Just a reminder, I also would like that permission that I can still go into the forest that we
I-
spoke of before.
yes, we'll
Yeah.
we'll sort that sometime.
Thanks.
Interesting. Okay. You might get along better with Cian than I expected. Okay. So, just before we settle this, I just want to go over everything first. So you suspect that it's possibly a necromancer, but if it was, they're gone.
Um, we're guessing, honestly, at this point. The bear was clearly undead. However, we have not been able to find any evidence of a necromancer.
Okay.
Like, your guess is as good as ours, to be perfectly honest.
Hmm.
Have there been other undead things on this island?
Not as far as I've heard. Not at all. This is very strange.
Any other
I
strange things
see
happened
she is
recently?
like writing this down in like a small, seeming, looking kind of personal notebook. Sorry, what was that?
I was just wondering if anything else strange happened recently.
Nothing, especially. Well, I guess there was this. There was Xander's ship. Both
Nah.
happened very close together.
Okay.
Strangely.
Maybe the person that made the undead thing got away with the boat.
Yeah,
That
that
is
is a
possible.
possibility. Yeah.
She makes a note.
We were tracking what we believe to be someone who would fit the description of one of your boat thieves. We found no evidence of that person though, so it very well could be
I see.
that they did this, whatever this was, before leaving.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm missing. But I can't think of anything. There's definitely something missing, but
Yeah, like
Okay.
we kill monsters. We're not, we're not experts in undead. I think
Yes.
that might be what you need to figure out this situation.
I'll
Unfortunately, if you can
see
find a
what's in-
priest or someone passing by, maybe have them examine
Check
the scene,
through.
the bodies, perhaps.
There seems to be less and less priests these days. But I'll see what Cian has to say. Maybe she'll know someone. Okay. So, to be fair, as this was the price you said was for, you think, a bigger task.
Oh yeah, our theory, and it was the correct theory going in, was that there was a necromancer involved. We did not know how many
is
undead
fair.
creatures. We did not know how many undead creatures we would have to face. Potentially a skilled magic user as well. It could have been a significantly more severe threat than what we actually found in the forest. And I still stand by the fact that 50 gold was not an appropriate price for that task.
Everybody has a different price, different understanding of currency. Depending where you are, we've seen very big differences in the expected amounts.
Yeah, we've travelled
So
a very
that
long
is-
way, and I
That's
get
fair.
the impression that you don't encounter these kind of problems very often here. So it's understandable that you would offer us a very inappropriate price to begin with, but it's
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad we have a better understanding than our last meeting. Okay. So, I will get your payment. And when are you free after this?
I think so. Has anyone else got any business here?
Nope.
Ideally, we'll leave either tonight or tomorrow morning.
I think tonight works.
Tonight? Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know otherwise if it's tomorrow morning, but I think we can operate under the assumption that tonight.
Okay. I have some work to finish up. But would you be able to meet me at the docks in a couple hours?
Sure. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll get a hot meal and meet you at the docks.
Okay, perfect. If you go around to the reception, I will get your payment to you. And she goes through that door that she went through last time. And closes it behind her.
Is there anyone else in the room?
There is the person who led you here.
Alright, just check.
Just kind of been nodding along.
I just, I'm like, so where do I get my, like, badge or something that I can get into the forest? I don't know, like, identification thing.
That's a good question. I don't know the procedure for this, to be honest.
Should I wait for her?
Maybe go around to the reception.
Okay,
I'll see if I can poke my head in.
thanks. It's really important.
What's-
I'm never gonna get back to this island, but I want that fucking permission.
They're not sure how to see you, how to think about you. So does everybody go around?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go and catch some food then, in that
following
case.
Masan.
So
I'm actually going to the shops if there's are any shops. Just
okay. At the reception, you get your
50 gold, right? Each or 75.
75 times 5.
Yeah.
It was only 5 people.
Yeah.
Just because Cass was there. Oh, I forgot Cass was there. And a handwritten kind of page torn out of probably that notebook you saw before, which has just a little description of
Weird guy allowed in fucking forest.
Yes. Terrence, a letter to the forest, and a signature.
Alright, nice. Okay, I'm writing down like what is it? Permission slip. Slip forest. There we go. Just so I know I have my permission slip. I put it in my
Okay.
Yeah.
Woodgear plantation permission slip if you'd like.
Yeah, I just wrote permission slip forest.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it every forest that's blocked off. I'm gonna use this. Just saying, like.
It does specifically say Woodgear plan. I will say.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for me.
Just a question. Monk isn't feeling well. What would everybody like to do?
We could call it here, I think.
We could.
Yeah.
We could say, or anybody who wants to like buy something, just stock up. We could do that now.
Yeah, I was just going to go to the
Have
shop.
we been paid?
And then, yes.
Okay.
That's when Alvin got his thing.
75 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Velzen is back at the ship, I believe.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
to the ship.
Nice. I'm at 160.
The bear situation was so much for Vels and he had to go lie down.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not a lie. I definitely have to reflect on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I will go and catch dinner in the ocean, and I will cook us. Or I'll cook me and Bells in a nice fish stew.
Okay.
I might be back by the time you start that, so I just want to go to the shop. Yeah.
Oh, in fact, actually, that's
Okay.
a good point. How many fish do I catch? Do you want me to make a check of any kind?
I would say you could probably catch as many as you would need.
Yeah.
You only
You
catch
have a
one
couple hours then.
yourself.
I'll float next to the boat, Bells, and looking over the side. What happened to you? I fell in the net again. I can't get out.
No, you got caught by a fishing boat that just went by.
For the last time, I am not an exotic sea bass.
Just to tidy things up. So we'll do anything that anybody wants to buy. And then we'll say that everybody meets back up at the docks. For
I don't
next
know what
time.
people are doing for food, but I'm happy to make some food. I haven't tried cooked fish yet, so
Okay.
I've seen Bells and go back at doors. He looks like a man who needs a fish stew.
And just Brooke, are you happy to run next week? Because Hatsu's free.
Yeah, totally.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll have to not forget and do some prep, but
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
So it'll be Camelot?
Yes.
I like to push the problem.
Oh, now I have a day off next week.
Oh yeah. I forgot you weren't.
Are we going back to Midrealm anytime soon?
Probably not for a while.
Aww.
That will be when me and Jared swap over.
Yeah. I wonder when that'll be.
Probably not this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to Jared. If Jared
Depends.
says, if Jared reaches
I
the
guess-
point he's happy to put a break on Sunken Worlds,
We'll
then
just see where it goes, I guess.
yeah,
Because I have no idea how fast this might go.
it's going pretty slow at this point.
It is. I agree.
Um,
I know like NPC interactions are a bit longer than they need to be. I'm working on it.
No,
But-
I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. I'm
Okay.
enjoying also my characters, so yeah. it'll be
Yeah.
fun.
That's good.
Anyway, I do want to
Um,
know. Would I know? Are there glasses in this? That's why I was going for a shop. I wanted to try and find some sunglasses if they exist.
Sunglasses. Ooh.
Well, for Velzen, I'm.
well, we already kind of talked about glasses. I have no idea
Yeah.
about sunglasses though.
I will
Yeah.
say
That look
you
ridiculous though. In a
Well,
fancy
that's
world.
that's not really. Is that really a problem?
make an investigation check.
Yeah, sure. I will do that. That is a 17 plus, I think, 0. Check. Investigation, investigation,
Oh
investigation.
yeah, it's not negative anymore, is it?
No, 0. Yeah,
Okay.
17.
No, you cannot find any. I will say you do ask someone, and they don't really know what you're talking about.
So no
I mean,
glasses.
you will have seen me wearing my glasses.
Yeah, but those are not sunglasses, right?
Yeah, but they're probably the only glasses you've seen.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah,
I was
probably,
looking
actually.
for colored. Like, I would be looking for colored glasses, so his eyes
is-
wouldn't. Yeah.
Very rare that you've ever seen glasses.
Yeah.
And a lot of the ones you have seen have been cracked, or
Yeah.
maybe even only have one working side.
Okay. Just that was my thing I wanted to do. I think, if I walk across a potion shop, I would go in. But that's it.
Okay. You do not find potion shop.
Yeah. Or like anything that would sell potions. Yeah.
You
Do we
have a look
find
around
any
and you
interesting shops?
can't find any.
Then if I don't find anything, I walk back to the boat.
You've probably actually never seen a potion shop in your life.
No, I would like look for a medicine shop or a yeah.
Okay. There would be something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there is something like that, like a
but
medicine
no,
shop.
no, like potions.
Yeah, no, I would go into the medicine shop, ask if they had any potions, and if they didn't, then yeah, I would.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, not.
Yeah.
I think probably the only potions you've ever seen are Miss Anne.
Yeah,
only
but
magical
I saw one being used, and I saw him coming back from, I think, the brink of death. So I was like, I might need one of those.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, no, and then I walk back to the boat. If anyone else wants to. If anyone was joining me, they could have said that, but yeah.
Anybody want to buy anything or?
What shops are there?
Just you have to shout out what you want and see if it's there. You have to
Yeah,
I
roll
just want to
to
see. I want to find a shop that's interesting.
Is there a
Is there
sex
any?
shop?
Let me have a
Roll-
look at my
roll an
like year old
investigation.
note.
Okay.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
Do I find where is investigation? There's... No, that's intimidation.
We'll take the roll if you want.
It's a -2.
Well, that's exactly. Oh no! Wait, what? No. What was
I'm not
it?
smart.
You find an inn,
Mhm.
which looks kind of cool. It's like a nice mix of cobblestone and different colors of wood. But it is an inn. Here. No, nothing too exotic here, based on that roll.
No. That's a shame.
Apologies.
Right after wandering around town, I'll just head back to the boat
Okay.
and get the boat ready. Wait, Cass is with us, right?
Yes.
So I'll help Cass get the boat to go.
Did anyone just checking? Did anyone have in the again?
Have what?
So you can identify. Did anyone have identify spell?
It's
Felsen
not
can
do
until we
it.
go tomorrow.
Bells.
I've got it.
Felsen. When we get to the boat, I'll ask Felsen if he could identify the ring, if it might be any magical effect.
I don't think I have identified.
Massa
No,
has
I
it.
don't.
Oh, Musan has it. Oh, and then I wouldn't walk to him. Sorry.
You could try to attune to it if you'd like.
Oh, you can actually do that. Sorry, I didn't know that. I always just identify everything.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll see if I get cursed. I'll try and tune to the ring on the boat.
So you take like a good hour just staring at this thing, wriggling about in your fingers, trying it on different fingers.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably a little bit bigger than most of your fingers. And as far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be an effect.
Sad.
I'm gonna bounce, guys.
Yeah,
Very
perfect.
important before you go, Wang is trending on Twitter. I just wanted to let everybody know.
Cool.
Cool.
Is that a person or is it a?
Yeah, I was
I
wondering
don't
that.
know, that's the fun.
That's what I
Well,
wanna know.
that's too
Wang
bad.
the wang.
I thought you were so specific about the ring. I was like, must be a magic item. Am I finally getting something?
I wonder what else makes rings special.
Must be a wedding ring still, but yeah.
So how much gold was it? 75 per?
Yeah, huh?
75.
Yes. Unless you want to give some to Cass.
Oh, she's an NPC. What the fuck? Gold. What does she need for gold?
NPCs have to eat too.
Yeah, and I'm a fisherman. Okay,
No,
like
you're
sea
not. You're a
bass.
fish man.
I'm a fisherman. Right, if we're all done here, then I'm gonna fuck off and play video games.
I'm just wondering if Alvin
Yeah.
would know. Like, is our wedding rings something in this world? Are well
Yes.
known? Is it like a specific like area? Would
No.
my
They
I
are very
definitely know
common.
about weddings because I can perform weddings.
Things. Like, I'm like,
Um,
maybe I wouldn't know because my parents weren't married. Maybe I don't because maybe I've never seen a wedding ring.
Now
I
listen
think-
to this. You touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. For the next 7 days,
Yeah.
each target gains a +2
Yeah.
to AC while
So
they are
weird.
within 30 feet of each other.
That's so weird. Yeah. On that note, they're less like wedding rings. They're more just like marriage rings.
Okay.
So there don't tend to be so many ceremonies or things like that. If there are, they're very small, very private. for the
Exactly.
most
So
part.
I don't know if I actually would have ever encountered. So I might have actually never known.
I think
about
you've
it.
probably seen them. Probably seen a bunch of them. Of like varying sorts of materials. They're usually not very fancy. Oftentimes they're made of like even plants or just anything that can be found,
Okay.
or
Good to know.
anything that means something to those people that can be reshaped.
Just trying to wiggle my way around. Maybe I.
Mhm.
But no, I will. I'll have to think about this.
Alright, so I'm gonna dip. I'll see you later, guys.
Cool.
See you later.
We'll set it up.
Bye
Thanks for playing.
bye.
See you
But
guys.
before you go, oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm free. Oh,
Anyway, guys, if that's the case, I'm coming.
Yeah. Thanks for playing.
Good night.
See you
Yeah,
later,
that's fine.
guys.